Acumen followers, this is Diana Strubler. This week I'm going to take a break from our weekly blog recap, and instead I'll cover the differences between reporting the ACI portion of MIPS in 2017 versus in 2018. For those unfamiliar with ACI, I would watch last week's video first and then circle back to this one. What I didn't cover last week was the differences between reporting ACI in 2017 versus in 2018. The main difference between the 2 years is the type of certified EHR you will need to have. Most clinicians today have an EHR that is certified to the ONC 2014 edition. However, starting in 2018, all clinicians must have an EHR certified to the 2015 edition. In order to be 2015 edition certified, your EHR vendor will need to meet new criteria created by the Office of the National Coordinator, the ONC. The macro final rule states that in order to participate in the ACI portion of MIPS, clinicians will need to have a 2015 edition certified EHR by 2018. Since clinicians aren't required to have a 2015 edition EHR until 2018, CMS has created a modified list of ACI measures for those using a 2014 edition EHR next year. These measures are the same measures that you are familiar with in today's meaningful use world, but with some slight changes. Now, as a brief reminder, for those who have a 2014 edition EHR, you will only need to report on 4 base measures next year. You can also choose additional measures that you use today for meaningful use to report as part of your performance score, except for e-prescribing, CPOE, and clinical decision support. Take a look at last week's video blog for more details surrounding these changes. However, in 2018, everyone must move over to a 2015 edition certified EHR. Because upgrading your EHR's version takes a lot of work on both the clinician side and the vendor side, CMS is allowing for yet another 90-day reporting period in 2018, but for the ACI portion of MIPS only. Having a 2015 edition EHR will not only change the rules for the ACI category of MIPS, but also the measures offered. Instead of 4 base score measures, clinicians will have to report on 5 base score measures. The new measure added to the base score lineup will be Request Accept Patient Care Record. For at least one transition of care or referral received, or patient encounter in which the provider has never before encountered the patient, the provider received or retrieves and incorporates into the patient's record an electronic summary of care document. The clinician must do this at least one time in order to meet the base score requirements. In addition, the measures offered in the performance section will differ slightly as well. For starters, they added 2 new measures: Request Accept Patient Care Record, the measure that I just covered, and a patient-generated health data measure. This measure is an optional measure to select in 2018. Clinicians can meet this measure whenever patient-generated health data or data from a non-clinical setting is incorporated into the certified EHR for at least one unique patient seen by the provider during the performance period. As you probably noticed, both of these new measures have a heavy focus on exchanging data. In addition to these 2 new measures, a 2015 edition EHR will also alter the current medication reconciliation measure. This measure will now be renamed Clinical Information Reconciliation and will require providers to also reconcile allergies and problems. Now, if you are a clinician who will upgrade to a 2015 edition EHR early in 2017, you can get a head start and report the measures required in 2018 instead, but I doubt many of you will want to do that. Otherwise, you'll need to report on the measures I covered in last week's video blog. For those Acumen customers watching, don't worry, we will be certified to the 2015 edition by 2018. For the rest of you, you'll need to make sure your EHR vendor will also be 2015 edition certified by 2018. If not, you may want to start shopping around. For more details on advancing care information or all things MACRA, head over to our blog at acumenmd.com/blog. Also, check out our social media accounts for additional MIPS tips throughout the rest of the year. Until then, happy reading and have a happy holidays.